Hello everyone, my name is Shorab and welcome to my 25th video of HTML5 tutorial series. Today we are going to discuss about HTML5 ID attributes. So let's begin. So what exactly are IDs? IDs are also part of CSS, and just like CSS, it is also used to styles any kind of elements on a web page. Okay, to define an ID, first we have to write a block level element and then give a space, then just simply write ID, then equal to, then we name the ID here, okay, within double quotes, then close it and then close the opening tag and simply write the text inside the div tag and then close the div tag here. Okay, now to define the style of the ID, we have to come within the style tags here and simply write a hash first, okay, then name of the ID. In this case it is my header. Then within curly braces we will style the ID. First let's define some background color, which is light blue. Okay, next we define the color of the text, which is black. Do remember always to close any style attribute with a semicolon. Okay, then we define the width of the div element, then give it some height, and finally let's align the text center. Okay, save it and check in our browser. It will look something like this. Okay, you can see the div is styled here and the header lies within it. Okay, now we have style the block level element. Like that we can also style any element here. Okay, now similarly we have added another ID here to the h2 tag, and you can see here the name of the ID is different from what we named here, and the style, we have defined the style here. Now let's check in our browser. You can see here it appears differently. Just like class, we can also add IDs to any kind of block or inline elements. Okay, now we will see what is the main difference between an ID and a class. Okay, now here we have added some h4 elements, and we have defined the h4 elements here, and you can see here we have added class city to both the h4 elements. Okay, now this is the main difference between an ID and a class. You can see here ID can only be defined once. One ID name is unique in a web page. You can't define the same ID name to another element. Okay, but for class you can name it as many times as you want, and you can add class to as many elements as you want. Okay, now let's save it and check in our browser. You can see here the class name appears here, and it is the same style. If you want to add styles to a bunch of elements, you can simply use class. So classes are more flexible than using IDs on a web page. You can understand that. Okay, what we learned today? We learned today what exactly are IDs and how we can define ID within the style tag. Okay, and next we learned what is the main difference between an ID and a class. Okay, so that's it for now. If you understand this, we are ready to move on to our next tutorial. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Till then, bye.